All right, Sue, just about every network, every TV station in America certainly is following this story, and now it's gone international.
It's about a Delaware County family recently made the devastating decision to take their 12-year-old boy off life support. He was hospitalized for weeks following really a playground fight that his dad called bullying.
Our Claudia Gomez explains what investigators found out about it.
Bailey O'Neill made a big impression in his few short years. A Facebook page in his honor is testimony to that.
He was always polite, the kindest little boy you would ever want to know.
His neighbor and so many others have been wearing this bracelet as Bailey fought more than 6 weeks to stay alive.
It says joy to the world. He loved to say, oh, joy to the world, everybody. And then he was so sweet and so kind. He never hurt anybody.
But on January 10th, Bailey and another boy got into a playground fight while both were at school. It happened at Darby Township Elementary. Bailey was injured, but he wasn't hospitalized until 2 weeks later when he began having seizures. Doctors induced coma. After an agonizing ordeal, his family decided to remove life support on Friday.
It's such a shame he died right after his 12th birthday. And why?
Outside his school today, the flag flew at half-staff in his honor. Police also re-interviewed a half-dozen people, everyone from teachers' aides to the boy who fought Bailey that day. But police, who also looked at school records, say they have not found any evidence that Bailey had been bullied prior to that fight. No consolation to his mother, who will have to bury her oldest child.
It's such a shame. A child should not die before their parents. That's not right.
Boy, it just is not right. And, you know, Bailey just turned 12. I think over the weekend he died on Sunday.
And it's interesting because, you know, Ray Rice, so many people are coming out saying, you know, this is the time to start talking about bullying. Enough is enough. Although, I guess we have to reiterate that authorities have not confirmed whether Bailey was bullied. But, you know, a lot of people are still using this, you know, to teach anti-bullying.
Well, let's get up to Dr. Claudio Cerullo. Doctor, thank you for being with us. Can you hear me okay?
Good morning. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Well, first of all, what do you think about this case? I mean, the teachers and the teachers' aides have been interviewed. They say they can't find any evidence of bullying, but the family so disagrees.
Well, I think first and foremost, the most important thing is that we need to send prayers out to the O'Neill family. Let's not lose sight of that.
Right.
I understand that whether this is going to come out as bullying or a simple assault altercation, the bottom line is this family has lost a child. I'm a parent. I have a 9-year-old child. I can't imagine what a parent what that family is going through right now with the loss of their loved one.
Well, what do parents and teachers need to know? How do we know if it is to the level of bullying?
Well, first of all, I think there's a lot of unknown on what bullying is and what it isn't, quite frankly. If they're going to classify this as an altercation, then that's like within a 24-hour period. Okay. But when you start to unravel the layers of this onion, and if it went on above 48 hours or longer, then you have a clear classification of bullying. You have that frequency, you have that duration. Certainly there's intensity and a power base here. Unfortunately, there's not enough awareness. And again, unfortunately, it takes a tragedy, the death of a child, or 26 individuals that are shot at Sandy Hook in Newtown for people to start to pay attention. This has to be constant and ongoing awareness.
Well, talk to us really quickly before you leave about the new Safe Schools Act. Apparently it's making its way through the legislature in the state of Pennsylvania.
Correct. I had the pleasure of being on the platform on the 22nd of January. Representative Dan Truitt from Westchester has introduced this new bill. It's synonymous with what Governor Christie has done with the HIB policy and the Bill of Rights in New Jersey. It's going to be a state mandated reporting system for Pennsylvania where educators in the Commonwealth would have to mandated report bullying situations as well as provide professional development opportunities for teachers in the state of Pennsylvania. It's got very good support in the state right now, and hopefully it gets passed by July the 1st.
All right. Hey, Doctor, thanks for coming in. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much for having me.
All right. And again, our condolences to the family, the O'Neill family.